Right, hello, it's Scott from the RG forum, back after another month, even though I said it would be about an hour, and just started to show you a tour of my games room, what it looks like at the moment after a long break. I've switched most things on, and all the TVs on, so everything's either loading or playing in the background, and after I finish this video I'm going to try a few other games out, because I rarely get to go up here. Sort of in mid-term, as I work in the school, and it gets very busy. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you around and try and point out any of the latest purchases. The room isn't as tidy as I usually get. I used to have everything absolutely perfect, and I just realised it's not a museum, it's a games room, so things are a bit messier than they used to be, but not too bad hopefully. Anyway, so I'll just pick the camera up. So first of all, down the corner, some people will have seen these before, I have the Amstrad CPC loading the Carry Warriors there very slowly. That's Bionic Commando on the NES. NES is a recent purchase, about the only place I could stick it was down there. I have my Amiga 1200, Atari Jaguar, video pack, Odyssey 2, whatever you want to call it, Atari ST, some Binatone system, and Amstrad GX 4000. Some old consoles that need a repair down there. My poor old Woody unfortunately bit the dust, and the 6 button down there. So a friend of mine kindly gave me the Junie. I don't think it was ever called the Junie, but everyone seems to call it that. Moving on, Amiga CD32. Just underneath the bottom there's a Television, Atari XL, PC Engine, Dreamcast. It's been in Tokyo Highway Challenge 2, one of the harder games to track down on the Dreamcast. Commodore 64 works great. Xbox, ColecoVision, and the consoles, many consoles linked up to this TV. This is a 28 inch or something like that CRT TV. It's massive, very heavy, but it's a brilliant TV for running all your pre-2000 consoles and whatnot. Moving on, a bit more difficult to see now. I've got a PS2 Slim. Never really a massive fan of the PS2, to be honest. I think because I had the GameCube and the original Xbox at the same time, I didn't get a look in. Just underneath there is a Saturn, which I got for £1 from a boot sale back in the day. So underneath there is a Mark 1 Master System. I do prefer the Mark 1 Master Systems and Mega Drives. I picked that up recently, just a Wavebird controller, very useful. 3DO, one Mark 1 Mega Drive, in the corner, N64, and there's an MSX soft tucked away there. Just at the top up here is a PC for MAME and those kind of things. Super Nintendo, right in the corner there is a GameCube. So I have, just panning back out now, I have 3 main TVs on that side there, just sort of all hooked up. Some games down there, things. Moving on, this is my main game collection. You can see there, it's the majority of my Dreamcast games. There's about 200 or so there, so not too many to go. Quite a few Mega Drive games there, about 150. Very small NES collection down at the bottom. It's my fan heater there because it's cold up here today. PC Engine collection, some Wii. I have far more PlayStation 3 games than are here. A lot of them are downstairs because that's where my PlayStation 3 is. There's a few there. And then that little area there is full of N64 carts and SNES carts. There's one or two, say, the rarest stuff in my Dreamcast collection. Not spectacularly rare, but the box set costs you between 80 and 100 quid. This one seems to be quite hard to get hold of, which is Evolution 2. This is quite a rare Dreamcast game. There are a few others, which we won't go into now. Lots more stuff, as I say, not particularly tidy at the moment. Various knickknacks, lots of books down there, Game Gear, some stuff's downstairs, some Virtual Boy, various other bits and bobs, as you can see there. Further around the corner we have some PS1 stuff which I've never really got into, some PlayStation 2, bought places like CX and cheap, GameCube games, what we got, Master System games, a few PC games. It's my original Xbox collection. It's not massive, but it's, there's a 50 or 60 there, maybe just about to see there. And I've got my Jaguar collection, which you can get in decent nick overall. Just realised why it's so dark in here today. We've got snow. You see that in the attic window. A few N64 games. Just pick one up at random. Yeah, so I'll try and get the better nick ones, but as you know, with the boxed SNES and N64 games, they're very expensive to get them. Down at the bottom there's some television games, various other stuff. Lots of Saturn games, nothing particularly rare in the Saturn. Some SNES stuff that's boxed. A few more boxes of this, that and the other. I'm just panning around to the main area. Down the bottom here, usually where I keep all my peripherals, extra batteries and all that kind of thing. So there's lots of controllers in there. If on the rare occasion the people pop round. So, and there's lots more hidden away as well, out of view. So yeah, lots of different peripherals, joysticks and whatnot. Those people that are into that kind of thing. So yeah, that's my games room. I don't think for anyone that's seen it before it's improved or expanded massively, but I don't think it can. I think any much bigger than this and it just becomes sort of like a storage room, which is what it never was meant to be. So these days I buy games, maybe 3 or 4 games a month, a couple of modern, a couple of maybe Dreamcast or a Jaguar game, things like that. I don't go overly overboard because of my lack of availability to get in here. So I hope my voice could actually be heard over the general din of the background. But so I might start reviewing 1 or 2 games and post this up. And as I say, if you like what you see, just say any comments would be appreciated. Okay, so I'm going to have a go at a game I haven't played yet, which is Tokyo Highway Challenge 2 on the DC. So if you've watched, thanks very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.